Hello everybody, Dom601, Rowan Victory here, and here I am, my first video as a 16-year-old. Even though a 6-year-old would probably have more coherent vocabulary than me. Anyways, thank you for everybody on the live stream yesterday who wished me a happy birthday. I really am grateful for it. But, I'll fully admit, I didn't get that much for my birthday. I mainly got money, in which I got. I'm not going to specify how much I got, because I don't want to get robbed. So, I got a few things, got a few other things which you guys wouldn't really be interested in, because frankly I'm not interested in them. So, I got the things which you guys and me are personally interested in. And by the way, don't mind the facial hair. Totally not trying to rival a certain other DanoTuber. I'm coming for you, Matthew! Anyways, I better start this because I've got a few other things to do today. Okay, the first thing that I'm going to show off is this dinosaur coin. I know there's been these dinosaur coins floating around. I know Matthew got one for his birthday as well. I don't know which one he got, but I got the Megalosaurus, and it's the coloured one. And knowing me, I'll probably never take this out of its package. So, yeah, I like this. I really like this. And there's also a Iguanodon and a Hyenasaurus, I believe it's called. I'm sort of interested in the Iguanodon, but I'm not interested in the price. These things cost like £20, which is a rip-off in my mind. Okay. Now we have Rise Skywalker. Now I think in my video where I ranked my favorite movie, where I ranked every single movie I saw in 2019, I think I gave this a 6. I don't know where it landed on the rating. I don't know where it landed on the list, but I'll admit the only reason why I got this is for the artwork. I love this slip cover. Even though the disappointing is, underneath, it's still the same movie. Anyways, I love this cover, and yes, it's Blu-ray. I prefer Blu-ray over the normal one, and my TV can't play 4K, because it's quite old. Anyways, okay, there are two of these. There's this one, which is the First Order version, then we have the Resistance version, in which obviously you're meant to buy both of them and put them together to make the whole picture. Now, instead of doing that, I just bought the part of the picture which I preferred. Now, I'm gonna make it clear here. It's not because Rey's a woman why I preferred this part. I preferred this part because I just really like the image. I really like how the red lightsaber lights up the background, and even though, yes, Kylo isn't the best character, I have to say, he has one of the best designs out of any character in Star Wars. But that's my personal opinion. The sad thing is, I own every single Disney Star Wars movie, apart from The Last Jedi, which I'm tempted to give a second chance, because I saw it once, which was when I saw it in theaters. And who knows, it might be better than The Rise of Skywalker, but yet again, I might watch this again, and I might really like it. Or I could think it's even worse. Okay, I'm gonna give full context here. I'm just gonna say something before I get on to what I actually got. My next two gifts are Godzilla's. Now, before these two gifts, these were my only Godzillas. I only had this little NECA blind bag burning Godzilla, then I had this mini Godzilla. I'll fully admit, these aren't the best figures, even though I actually quite like this one. For nearly 5 years, these have been my only representation of the King of the Monsters. Well, this is like the Virgin, and then I just upgraded to the Ultimate Chad. Oh my gosh, I love this thing. Oh, I love this. And I also got this guy, the 2019 King of the Monsters Godzilla. Now, I'm going to first talk about the Burning Godzilla, because this is one which I prefer. I love the articulation on this guy. My only problem is the joints on mine are quite stiff, and every single time I move them, I feel like I'm about to break them. And sometimes joints just get stuck. But I love this thing. I love it! A great figure to represent my favourite Heisei movie. Okay, sorry about that cut there, my camera lost battery. Yes, I'm very professional. And then we have the NECA King of the Monsters Godzilla. Now, funny story about this guy. Okay, just to clear things up here. I pretty much asked for the Burning Godzilla, the SNES Godzilla, which has probably been put away somewhere because I didn't get it for my birthday, and this guy. Okay, on the website that I got this guy from, it is a official website. It's the same website that I got this guy and the SNES one. Now, they clearly mislabeled this figure. Because when I saw this thing on the shop, well, online, it was labeled. It had the labeling of the normal Godzilla. It was labeled as this figure, but it had the image of the King of the Monsters Godzilla with the atomic breath, which I love. I love the look of that figure, and I still want to get my hands on that. So I couldn't tell if they just mislabeled the atomic breath Godzilla, or if they just gave this guy the wrong image. So I ordered him. He was on discount anyway, so either way, it didn't hurt. When it arrived, I got the normal version, which isn't that bad. I love the detail on this guy. I love the colours, even though at parts he does look a bit too grey. And some parts he even looks brown. And that's most likely because of the dry brushing, if I'm even getting the definition of dry brushing right. My only complaint is the head. Every single part of this figure is amazing, apart from the head. Now, my problems with the head. It has no articulation in the head. It can barely turn. It can't even look up. Which, yes, I'm not expecting monster arts, but still, I just want some articulation. I just want some articulation in its head. And the jaw's a bit too weird, if you can tell. Now all that it's just me nitpicking. My main complaint is with the eyes. Now, if it would actually focus on the figure instead of me. So I'm just trying to get the focus on the figure. There you go, it's focusing on the figure. Here you go, my main problem is with the eyes. The eyes are incredibly derpy on this guy. It looks like he looks like he's about to say something stupid. Do you want any brains? That, in my opinion, nearly ruins the figure. The rest of the figure is fantastic. Then the head just comes in and just bashes it. I will say I've seen eyes worse. I have seen eyes on this guy which are worse than mine, which is astounding. But that is my main complaint with the figure. We had a really, really good figure, and then we had this thing. Now, I do have 2 other Godzillas. Yes, 2. Which I don't have at the moment. One is the SNES Godzilla, which I think is based off the 1986, if that's what the year that movie came out in. It's basically the. It's meant to be the Godzilla of that one game which I don't know the name of. I remember the first time I saw that figure was on Monster Island Buddies. It was in the video game episode. And the first time I saw that, and when I saw that figure, my first reaction was, I need that figure! In which, yes, I've got it. It's in my garage. I don't know when I'll get my hands on it, but I can't wait until I do, because I think we better than both of these figures down here. And I've also pre-ordered the Millennium Godzilla from Godzilla Against Mechagodzilla, which is my favorite Millennium movie. Now, unpopular opinion here. I believe the Millennium series is better than the Showa and the Heisei series. It is probably my 3rd favorite Godzilla movie. My favorite Godzilla movie is Shin Godzilla. Then we have Godzilla King of Monsters. Then we have Godzilla Against Mechagodzilla. I love all 3 of these figures, and I can't wait until I get my hands on that Millennium one, because I'm pretty sure it's the first Millennium Godzilla NECA is making. I can't wait until I get my hands on that. And I really hope that NECA does make more creatures other than Godzilla in the future, because out of their whole entire line, they only have 3 figures which aren't Godzilla, and one of them is a remake, and one of them is a repaint of a previous figure. I really hope for Godzilla Against Kong, they do a Godzilla and a Kong, and maybe 2 other characters, which I'm not going to say because spoilers. Even though I count one as a really big spoiler and I don't really care about the other one. But I really do hope that they make those figures, and I hope they make figures for Godzilla vs. Kong, because I will buy them. And that is it for my 2020 birthday haul. However, earlier in the month of April, I got 2 other figures. In which, yes, this is when the dinosaurs come in. Earlier this month, I got the Battle Damage Albertosaurus. I ordered this guy around Christmas, but I was able to get my hands on him because I did really well on my mocks, which I was quite surprised at. And yes, I really, really, really like this figure. I really like his there you go. I really like his battle damage feature. He's probably my favourite battle damage dinosaur. And I've got three other battle damage dinosaurs away with the SNES Godzilla, which I can't have at the moment because reasons. And then I have the Mattel Concavenator. This guy has been in containment for nearly half a year. I feel so sorry for this guy. I got him because Easter, and I really like this figure. My only problem is that he can't stand on carpet, like most Mattel figures. And that's really bad for me since 90% of my house is covered in carpet. And this is my other problem with this figure. Oh, of course, that works perfectly. There we go. When I press the feature, most of the time it gets stuck. At first I thought it was because of packaging, but once I got it out I realized, oh no, my figure isn't the best. But yet again, I still love both of these I love both of these figures. Now that is all of my Now that is all of the things that I got. He's actually standing now. Huh. What a rebel! Anyways, that was everything that I got in April. Everything that I got for my birthday, which you guys would care about seeing. And I believe that is it for me. So thank you all so much for watching. And here is Domsex01. Run to victory! Ah!